Want to run? Let's see.
Hi, Dad.
Hi, Danny. Now it's time for the cultural portion of our documentary program here.
Oh, I'd be free. Of course I would be.
This is some totem pole thing. I'm not sure what it means, but it's been here for a couple years. But I remember when the guy did it with a chainsaw. And this is all-consuming fire. Let's see if I can. Yeah.
Look, the bottom of it.
Yeah. Kind of like it.
Scary. Hey, look. There's a guy in a cow suit with a Viking hat. Hi, guy in a cow suit with a Viking hat.
Hey, what do you know? Cow suit, Viking hat. What does it mean?
I don't know. A Viking cow.
It means he's goofy.
Sure.
Okay. Let's go find another piece of art.
I got 4 bars up.
This piece of art is called The God Who Sees. You think God sees us with clothes on?
No. Sure.
He sees us naked as we really are, our true being, even underneath the nakedness.
Yeah,
I know it's hard to grasp when you're young, but it's like clothes is just dressing. Oh, here's the pasta palace. Elephant ears. Well, let's go look for more art. I like art. Let's go. I'm not sure what this is.
Sure it is.
And with nuts. And with fruit. And with a beet or radish or something. Beans. Okay. Don't really get that one. Wow. The Lord our Restorer. Very interesting. Got the wood. And a painting behind it.
And a birdie.
And death. Desolation down there. I like it. Not sure what I think about this one. But it's 3D. You can touch it. What's it say, D? Wow, I like this one a whole lot, but I'm not sure I understand it. What's the message?
That he loves you.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. I like it. All right, now here's the real art tent. I'm not sure if I better take anything from there, but there's the art annex. There's a lot of paintings and stuff in here. Painting, art. Cool. Somebody who's artistic would really like this. This is just so cool.
Some of these people are really good with flights.
I will go.
All right, now, when we walked in here, Danny came in, looked at that, and said, "Wow, now that's art." I think it is great. It reminds reminds me of one in D.C. at the National Cathedral. Well, here it is Saturday, the last day of the fest, and I'm about to go to Flickering. It's just off the midway here, and there's the gallery stage where I've spent a lot of time. Over the Rhine there, saw the Lost Dogs, saw Mike Road. There's the grocery store, press tent, some exhibition tent, long one, some merch tent, and we'll go down to Flickerings in just a second.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to our next J-Pop installment. You guys are in for a special treat this morning. We're going to be watching Only Yesterday, which is a film that has not been screened very often in the U.S. The director of the film is named Isao Takahata, which some of you may recognize from Grave of the Fireflies. Who here has seen Grave of the Fireflies? Okay, just a couple of people. It's a beautiful, beautiful film. I highly recommend you checking it out. It's a beautiful film, but it's also probably one of the most heart-wrenching films you'll ever watch. It's kind of interesting to watch Only Yesterday in this context. We started out, if you remember, with Space Battleship Yamato, which kind of falls under the realm that most people see anime as kind of sci-fi, aliens and spaceships and kind of more technological stuff. Only Yesterday is on the other end of the spectrum. But I think it does a good job of showing the breadth and complexity that can be found within anime. That it's not just about spaceships and giant robots and girls with big eyes and blowing stuff up. But it can also present some very moving and very tender coming-of-age stories, very dramatic stories. So I think it'll do a really good job of showing just sort of the breadth and complexity that can be found within anime. And I think we're going to have, if you're here for the Haibane Renmei screening, we're actually going to do the last two episodes of Haibane Renmei tonight at 6. And we'll have some discussion time after that before we move on. So without any further ado, we'll go ahead and start with Only Yesterday. And if we have some time, I think we'll try and do a little bit of a discussion afterwards. But let's go and get started.
How was it?
Workshop, so anyone wants to throw out any thoughts or questions or kind of any questions or things that they noticed in the film? No, it's not a true story. I think it might have been based on a novel, but I don't think it's a true story. The nostalgic sort of tone in a lot of Japanese cinema. Who here saw Linda, Linda, Linda yesterday? I think you even see it in something like Linda, 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 which is on the surface this very kind of teen, high school romance, drama, comedy, and yet there are kind of these little moments where there's sort of this nostalgic, sort of melancholy aspect to it. And I think you definitely see it here in Yesterday, sort of this longing to return to a simpler, more idyllic, more innocent existence. The film starts off with she's 27 years old, unmarried, kind of working in an office. And the whole film is her sort of returning back to this, kind of simpler, more rustic lifestyle, and as well as kind of reflecting back on her 5th grade experience. I think we all have those kind of nostalgic moments where we look back at these kind of key moments in our life where sort of something major happened that kind of shaped us who we are. And I think we all kind of look back at those times with sort of this nostalgia, kind of wondering if something different had happened, where would my life be now? And these kind of things are just resonate throughout Yesterday, throughout a lot of anime, especially a lot of the Studio Ghibli stuff. If you watch any of the Hayao Miyazaki films, there's oftentimes a major nostalgic aspect to them, hence longing to return to a simpler, more innocent, more idyllic way of life. So, any other thoughts or questions? And I'll turn it over to the next group. Yes? The question was, is there, you know, if you watch like a lot of the Studio Ghibli films as opposed to some of the newer series and the different series, there seems to be a different animation style. And is that kind of due to their history, the history of Hayao Miyazaki and Isao Takahata, who are the two directors who basically formed and started Studio Ghibli? I think that's definitely part of it. Both of them, you know, they're both, I think, in their 60s. So they kind of maybe come from a slightly older school. And there does seem to be a more lyrical or poetic style to their films. If you ever get a chance to read some interviews with Hayao Miyazaki or Isao Takahata, they're fascinating interviews because it's obvious that, you know, they approach this as truly storytelling. It's not just entertainment to them. That it's truly about telling stories, and there's truly some, you can throw the word spiritual around a lot, but there's truly something, they see it as more than just mere entertainment. I think that reflects in the animation style that there's an amazing amount of detail, attention to detail, even like when the cars drive through puddles, the way the puddles ripple. Just an amazing, intense focus on detail, on just sort of a very graceful flow to the animation, a lot of still moments where nothing really happens, but it kind of adds to the overall tone, kind of this more reflective, contemplative tone. So I think, yeah, I think there's a definite difference between, you know, the Studio Ghibli films and a lot of the other animation you see. And I don't want to say it's better, but there does seem to be a little more depth to it, at least in my experience. So, yeah. Well, thank you very much. I'll go ahead and turn it over to you. We will be watching the last two episodes of Haibane Renmei tonight at 6 o'clock here, and then I think since we're just watching two episodes, we'll have a little more time to discuss.
Where are you going to be at 6?
Here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know how it ends?
Thank you very much, and we'll see you tonight.
Oh, I'll tell you.
Oh, well, how does it end?
They go away on a plane.
No, they don't. No, they're not allowed to go over the walls.
No, plane.
No.
Planes can go over. Here we are, sitting around.
Well, you know, hey, when all else fails, go to the Christian market.
That commercial they had, that was still awesome. He was
What?
like dancing in front
Now
of
we
his
just need
Oh, yeah.
Reagan, his wife, and Dave.
So, Julie, you missed the Over the Rain show?
I caught the last about half hour.
Oh, so you did hear the comment that Linford made regarding Cornerstone babies.
Yes, I did. I heard that.
Text me.
You know, that's why I take so many pictures of me, because I'm not in the movies. Hi, I'm here at Cornerstone too. Woo-hoo.
I want a copy of your documentary.
So do I. But I live with you, so I don't know.
I don't. I'll get motion sick.
Yeah,
I was gonna say.
He's holding that camera.
not a problem.
There's a
Oh,
reason
you should
why
have
we
seen us
haven't
driving
very-
around with the truck.
Yeah, we got.
I was driving the truck. He had his head poking out the
Yeah.
sunroof, and he was just shooting everybody.
Yeah, explain to everybody what else is on this tape, so it'll be at the end of the tape. Come on.
Oh, this is.
No
nobody puts out a press release for this thing. Nobody contacts the TV stations. Nobody contacts mainstream radio. It's a poll. We get young people through here, we get jobs, and they know it's
Linda
they are the
LaFianza,
ones that advocate for that.
Jonathan Dix,
Newspapers and stuff. They do
his
very
wife
much
Julie Dix,
publicity. And that is quite
Trish
time.
Well, you know, and John admitted that
Kevin
Nick
Shaker,
Frost,
Yeah.
that the youth pulpit
Zane,
Oh,
not
yeah.
sure her last name,
Dumpster diving.
and Jennifer Kyle,
I imagine.
and Reagan Todd.
I saw Flint spaghetti sitting
They're
on
all
the
just
top
sitting
of
around.
Yeah, I
trash
know.
can.
if
Don't
one
you say
of
much
those
driving
is accurate. It's a great time of the year.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's a problem. And it just,
Oh, that's right.
Rise and shine, you goofy girls. I'm leaving.
Yeah, come on. I could have got the whistle. Oh, God. Come on, get up. Say goodbye. Let's pack up and go. Come on. Daddy got to work tomorrow.
Oh, gosh. Was that captured?
Yep.
That's terrible.
Look for it on YouTube next week.
I
Ooh, that
can't
one's
take me
dripping,
anywhere.
drippy.
Yeah, I know. I'm letting it drip intentionally.
I'm sorry, I should be taping this. Wait, that's dripping. That's dripping.
Yeah, I know. I'm letting it drip intentionally.
The drip is letting it drip.
I was kind of hoping on setting this place on fire prior to leaving.
Sweet.
I don't know. Let me find out.
Funny. Hey, there's our neighbor Mark. He was a good guy. He's from Ohio or somewhere. No, Illinois, just a little bit away. His wife Kelly's around somewhere too. She's nice. Oh, brother.
So now we get to wait another whole year to contemplate the Kevin question.
All right, here's everybody leaving Cornerstone. Bye.
Bye.
It's just the Todds. There's Jennifer and Reagan. Here's how everything was.
Hi, Dad.
Hi, Dan. Hi, Nay. Hi, Dan.
Hey!
Hi. Oh, and here's me. Everybody wave.
That's the one out of the truck.
Hi. No, that's my towel.
Okay.
Yeah.
You need one.
Yeah, no kidding.
Not as bad as I do, though.
No, no kidding.
See the scum?
Ain't it the truth?
See the funky scum?
Ooh, I bet I'm glad this isn't smell-o-vision.
Anybody got a pick? Yay!
Dan. Mr. Dan. Hi, Dad. Is it okay if I put like my sweatshirt here?
No.
Okay, let's fly.
Yep, let's roll.
Let's fly like my fly.
Pulling out of here.